Alright, so I'm going to begin by blocking in some basic shapes with red to show you where you need to be looking on the actual skull itself. I'm going to start out with an oval form, then I'm going to swap over to where I'm drawing in black, and I'm going to mirror that oval. So that's the oval you need to be looking for with the skull like that. Then I'm going to block in this sort of trapezoid form that represents the whole front of the face as if there are no features, and then just bring that over to the other side there. So those are the kind of shapes we need to be looking for when we're blocking in the basic size and angle of everything. Now I'm starting to look for the basic shapes of the eyes and nose, and I'm going to block those in right along that line, that bottom of that oval, kind of using that as a sighting tool. And I'm going to block in the nose kind of at that angle there. And I'm going to come bring that cheekbone down, once again kind of skirting that line of that bottom of that oval that I made, using that as a sight drawing tool. And I'm blocking in the side of the head there too. And now I'm coming down to the front of the face and starting to get that kind of figured out, and I'm just drawing a single line across the teeth to kind of figure out where those belong. That way, before I commit to any teeth, I can know if it's too high or too low or too long or too short. And now I'm starting to figure out those external contours. And you'll see here I'm going to basically put little lines in because I'm counting the teeth just to make sure I don't get lost as I block them in. And I'm just starting out with, kind of ovals that are more narrow towards the top and then flatter across the bottom, making sure that I'm doing the right amount. And then I'm rounding off the bottoms as well. Now I'm going to do that second row of teeth, and I just come in there and count those again with those black lines on the left. And then kind of get those put in like that. And now I'm coming in and trying to find some more of the actual true contours now that I'm done blocking in the basic structures. I'm seeing the inside of that facial jaw and the bottom jaw. I'm just getting more refined with everything, looking for the true contour now that I've figured out proportions and everything. It's very similar to what I did with the foot, just different shapes used to make the shape. I'm just putting in the true contour of the front of the face, and I'm going to come in and start getting a little bit more detailed. And these are what your line drawing should look like. Essentially, they shouldn't really have that much shading on them, just defined, nice, clean line work. You'll see I kind of come in here to figure out the edges of the teeth and everything like that, and start figuring out where stuff belongs on the interior of the shape. Just looking at the reference. Kind of neatening up and fixing the edges of the eye sockets. And I'm just putting in the creases of the bones that make up the skull. Once again, not really shading. I did shade in the eye a bit, but that's just to kind of establish it there. And that's all there is to it.